Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So it's Friday Freebie Day. Now we are on number 159. So I've got like a little collagey one for you today. It's still in sort of like the ballet theme and sort of like the pink and vintagey type thing. So if you're doing your Pirouette of Pink journal, this will still go in, and if you're not doing a journal like this, you can still use some of these elements in, you know, your vintage journal or things like that. So they're really nice little elements for you. Loving this one, absolutely loving this one. There's lots you can do with this, but I've made one thing for you today, so I will show you what we are going to do. Pop that to the side. Now what I have made, I've made like a little it could be a pocket. Well, this is a pocket like that, and then I haven't printed anything on the back, but I thought you could pop it onto your page and have like a little tuck here, and I've also got like a little pocket there, and I've just laid out these little bits onto the little journaling card, which I just think looks lovely. And on here, if you can see, I've got a little bit of fabric and I've got a little bit of bling on there, just for her skirt. I thought I'd just sort of like add a little bit to that and a little bit down here as well, but loving it, and it's really, really simple to do today. So it's a nice fun one. So I do have my Friday freebie book, my big fat one, in here, so it doesn't really matter where it goes. Let's just find a page. So I thought this could sort of just go onto a page like that, and then you've got a little pocket here. So if you stuck it down like this, just on two sides, you could have a little tuck like that, or three sides and you can have a pocket like that. So I love it, absolutely love it. So I'm going to make another one, pop that to the side. So we've got nice sort of, oopsie daisy, ballet themed and pretty themed, as I say, where we're going through September pretty. So I've already cut them out. So we've got all the elements here. If you wanted a backing, if you wanted to stick them onto something, then obviously go ahead. But all as I'm doing today is gluing and sticking them onto each other like that. So I'm going to do the same design as this. Now what I've done, we've got the 4 butterflies here. I've just cut the top blue one off to pop onto here because I thought that would look really nice. But I think I might just chop the little green one off like this. And again, you can chop them all up and have little butterflies. So I'm just going to chop that off. I'm going to just ink this little bit that I cut off there and this piece down there like that. So I've just gone and cut them out and then just inked around the outside. So it's really quite simple. Now this one, and I pop this one. So I'm going to pop those to the side like that, so we can do that in a minute. So let's just make this one up. Where's my glue? So I've got my tacky glue in here. So I'm going to pop a little bit down here, this side on here. Just a little bit of glue on there. Pop this on to there like that. Make sure it's sort of straight. Stick that down. Now these are lovely, lovely bits and pieces. I do like little collagey bits. Then I'm going to pop this on there like that, and then this piece will just stick on to there. So that sort of like comes down. So then you've got your sort of like square, square-ish anyway. So what we want to do is just pop a little bit here and a little bit across there. Now if you're a sewer and you've got a machine, then go ahead and you can sew around the outside or sew these little bits together. It's entirely up to you how you do it, or you can sew around them individually and sort of like layer them up. So then this piece will just stick on there like that. It's lovely and simple. Lovely and simple. A little bit of glue like that and just line them up. Okay, so again, like I said, you can get yourself like a piece of card to stick it on just to make it a little bit stronger if you want to do, but I don't think you need to. I think that sticks quite well. A little bit more maybe under here, just there like that. Okay, or back it with a little bit of tea stain paper or coffee stain paper. Oh, should we pop a bit of glue on there? And then sew around it. Lots of different options, isn't there? And then our little ballerina, she can just stick on there. So because I've made it into a pocket, I've just stuck the 3 sides around there like that, which I am going to do now before we pop her little skirt on. Add a little skirt like this. That's the right way around. Make sure I'm sticking the glue. So this is a nice simple one for you today, a nice quick simple one. So all you've got to do is cut it out and stick those little bits down. And then I'm going to have this one, Vocal Beauties Opera, from the opera, it says on there. So I'm going to stick that down. Now I've got all my little bits and pieces here from my journal that I'm making. So shall I use this piece? Gathering all the bits and pieces up. I haven't started the journal yet because we've got a very busy, well, we've had a very busy week this week. So I'm doing a very quick Friday freebie for you today. I'm going to just scrunch that up on there. Nice little pink. This one I've done in the sort of like tea coffee stained one, but I thought I'd do sort of a bit of a pinkier one on this one. Let's just pop a little bit of glue on here. Stick that down. Now again, you can arrange them however you like. It doesn't have to be the same as this one. There we go. Love it. Now let's just make sure our little card, so that card goes in there like that, which is fabulous. Or shall we pop her little skirt on? Now let's have a look. We can have a little bit of this. We can have a little bit of this. Oh, that will do. That will do, won't it? What's that piece? It's a little bit too small, isn't it? I think these are the bits off that I made with these little things. If you saw these this week, so you could even put these on there. That would look nice, wouldn't it? Actually, they're quite nice. Okay, let's just pop this down. Let's scrunch this up a bit more. Just need a little bit of some sort of fabric underneath. What's this? It's a little white piece. I think I shall stick this piece down. That fits quite nice, doesn't it? Sort of. Right, I'm going to have a little bit of glue. Now let's just get a little bit of that glue off. I'm just going to use a little bit of 3-in-1 just on her waist there. I'm going to take my little pokey tool, pop like that, and then just, oops, might be better with a glue gun glue actually. Let's see. Let's just stick this down. Oh no, that looks alright, doesn't it? Perfect. It's a little bit more. Just on there. Scrunch this up. Look at that. That looks so cute. Should we have a little bit more this side? Lovely. Scrunch that down. So a little bit of cheesecloth on there, just give her a little ballet skirt. That looks really pretty, doesn't it? Now I've got these little gems on here. Let's take our little pen. That big enough? That's about right size. Let's pop a little bit of glue just on her waistband. Again, you can put whatever you want, little pearls or all sorts of things you can pop onto here. Let's just take one out. That one's a little bit. Let's see if we can turn that over so I can dunk it. There we are. And pop a little bit of bling on there. There we go. Look at that. Can you see that? Isn't that just so cute? Cute and pretty. Let's pop that side. Okay, so now what we need is pop this on here because it dries out so quickly. We need to make our little journaling card to go in here. So what I thought I would do, pop these little elements just in the corner, little butterfly like that. Okay, right, I have got some little eyelets in here. What should we have? That's quite a nice blue, although it's green. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Hold on that. Oops. Pick it up. Pop these down. Pop that one on there. I'm just going to punch a little hole in it. Let's find the right one. I have to use the big one because that's the brad that I've got. Not the brad, the eyelet that I have. I'm just going to rip it. Pop that in there. And then squeeze it down. There we go. Lovely. And then these, if you don't squeeze it too hard, they will move around. Like that. I think I squeezed it a little bit too hard on that one. This one I didn't. Look, I didn't squeeze very hard, so they move about. A little bit heavy-handed on that one, wasn't I? So I'm going to take a little bit more cheesecloth. Let's just cut a little section off. Scrunch it up like that, and then we can just pop it through this little hole just to give it another little bit of prettiness to it. Now again, you can use seam binding, you can use whatever you like through all of these, but look, that just dingle dangles down and it pops in there like that. Look at that. Don't you think that's pretty? I think it's pretty. I love it. So now I have two. So by doing a little pink skirt and a little tea stain one, I think they look absolutely gorgeous. So I will be putting one, I think, what should we do? I think I might put this one in my Pirouette of Pink, and this one in here somewhere. I'm going to just stick this onto this page like that, because I think I'm going to take this one and add it in there, because I don't want too much pink in my journal, and I think that will just, having that the tea stain will be quite nice. So I'm going to stick this in here just on the two sides, and then if I make something else, I can just tuck it in the pocket like that. So I'm just going to glue down two sides like that and stick it in. Find a page on here and stick that down like that. Look at that. Perfect. So look, one of our lovely tags here that we've got. Look at that, and they just fit in there absolutely perfect. But I do like those two in there. Loving this Friday freebie book. Got all sorts of things in here, haven't we? So look at that. So that just comes out, our lovely little journaling card. That pops in there, and then we've got a pocket to go in there. So I am loving it. So I hope you do too. What's these? Oh, I've got some pink in there. Look at that. Slots in perfect. Oh, I don't know where this came from, but we could make some little pink cards, couldn't we? This is my pastel backing papers, so I don't know what I was using that for, but they will go in there. Perfect. Couple of lovely pretty pink journal cards. So there we go, guys. So I hope you like it as much as I do, because I think these are really, really lovely. So if you're not in the Facebook group, I do have a link under the video. So pop over there and join the group. This is what you will get. there's other Friday freebies in there as well, so do have a look. And there's lots of lovely talented crafters in there, lovely ladies and gents in there doing lots of things from my Friday freebies and all my other videos, showing me some beautiful stuff. So there we go, guys, that's your Friday freebie for this week. I hope you enjoy making. Have a fantastic rest of the day, have a lovely weekend, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, take care. Bye bye.